Hey, this is a video on how to get oscillator sync in Eurorack with the help of this thing, my Zero2 module. It's a feature that I had in my very first synth, my DX9, and I really liked it for making super solid basses and so on. So the idea is to have the two oscillators start at the same time. Even though they're not synced, sort of, and also to open the envelopes exactly at the zero crossing. So I'll show you what I have going on here. So I have a sine wave coming in. That's a green line, and the blue line is rings. That is a sound that's overlaid. The red line, that is the gate signal. I have frozen the screen, as you can see. So what you can see is that if you start to open your envelope on the red line, it will not start at the zero crossing of the green, the sine wave. So yeah. And you can also see that the rings is not starting when the sine wave is doing its zero crossing. So if I stop playing a bit here, so I have some sequence going here. So you see that the sine wave is moving around quite a bit compared to the red, the gate signal. So what I've done is that I have connected my Zero2. So the A input is listening to the sine wave and determining where it's doing its zero crossings. And then I can replace, well, let's see, I'll connect the signal out from the Zero2. So the yellow line is where the zero crossing happens after the gate has happened, sort of. So the yellow line is waiting for the zero crossing. So first you have the gate goes on, and then it waits to zero crossing, and then it's going high. So if I've connected this through the switch because it's simple to do it that way. So if I do this, I don't know if you notice the change in sound, because now I replaced the normal gate with a gate that's coming from the Zero2. And that is also then triggering rings. So both signals start when the sine wave has a zero crossing. And you see the resolution here per square is 5 milliseconds. So you only have a delay of the gate that is in between 0 up to, I don't know, what's that, 10 milliseconds, worst case, because it's a very low base. But then you might think, how fast is my envelope? Will it open quick enough? Well, if I disconnect rings and instead on the blue line I will connect, I have, the blue line is now my envelope. So I've set the envelope to be as fast as possible. Still, you can see that it's not super fast. So what I've done then is that I've taken a voltage and a sort of using the gate signal, or actually the gate signal from the zero, and connected that so like this. In the beginning of this sound, it is voltage from the gate, the yellow gate signal from the zero, that is opening up my envelope. So I get a super fast rise on that edge. So yeah, I get a super fast rise on that edge, and oh, sorry. And it opens up my VCA, and then you can almost see it here that I'll change this to a longer one. After the yellow gate signal is done, then this is releasing it over to the normal envelope again. So I'm sort of just adding a plateau at the beginning of the envelope. Yeah, so mix it with drums. And if I go back again to no super fast envelope and no sync. So back to the sync again and super fast envelope. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you could hear the difference. It's a subtle difference, but to make it really tight, this is something I really like. A problem you could get here is that if you're using the zero to reset another oscillator, it depends very much in between different types of oscillators where they have their reset. Rings starts at the gate, so that's easy. I have other oscillators that reset at 90 degrees or at 180 degrees or so on. So having an oscilloscope like the data is almost key to be able to see what your modules are doing. It was quite an investment in the beginning of my Eurorack journey, but I haven't regretted it once. So I hope this was helpful. So thanks.